Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Katie. Thank you so much for stopping by. It means the world to me. Okay, so you may be wondering, why am I sitting? What's the title mean? And what is a coffee talk? I decided, because my last video, I decided it didn't do so well and you guys did too. I did realize that it was not my best work and I was getting tired of doing just straight up trying something new videos, and I think you guys were too. So I decided I want to give you guys the best of me that I can, because you guys are amazing. You guys are my incredible subscribers that have followed me through this, and I really want your feedback on this, guys, throughout the next channel changes. So for my channel, what I'm going to be focusing on is I'm going to be trying to do 4 playlists for now, and maybe taper some off later and add some new ones later, depending upon how well they do. So my 4 playlists are gonna be trying something new, coffee talk, cooking and baking, and nail polish, just like nails in general, because I love painting my nails. It's one of my biggest hobbies and I have a lot I can share with you. And I think a lot of people would love to see what I do because my manicures last usually around 2 weeks. So if you're excited for that, stick around, and next video I will be showing you how I get my polish to last 2 weeks. For now, this will be my first coffee talk video. I am very excited. I got my coffee with some coffee ice cream. We're just gonna see how this goes. If you think I should have done something different, do not be afraid to comment it, please, seriously. I'm trying to grow my channel and improve the best I can. So if you find a way that I could improve, please either leave it down in the comments, or if you have my number, just text me directly. Like, it would really mean a lot to me. Ow. Today's video is how I fell down a dramatically steep hill. Okay, so this was last summer. I still have the scar from it on the back of my leg. Well, actually I have 2. I have one on my right leg and one on my left leg. I guess I'll just talk about both the hills I fell down on the same day. Okay, so first hill I fell down was at this summer camp. Well, they're both at this summer camp. You know, they have like the typical, you know, like zip lines and rock climbing, and you get to pet some animals. They also have a camel. It's pretty cool, right? Well, one of the activities that I love to do is I love to go caving. And every single year, caving is amazing. The first few years I went caving, they took an easier route to get down to the caves. But to give you a general idea of how we get to the caves, the camp is up here. The caves are down here. And there used to be like a winding grassy path down the hill to get to the caves. I don't know what happened to that windy grassy path, because I really liked it. I got multiple ticks from that because it was very high grass and very thick trees, but I liked it. But instead of just going winding down, for some reason the grass was removed and there were sharp rocks added instead, I don't know why. So whenever you go down, you kind of got to keep winding, but there are more straightaways, if that makes any sense. So before, the front of it would look like that, but now it kind of looks like that, if that makes any sense. And when you go down, you kind of, like, if anybody knows how to walk down a hill, you kind of got to go like, okay, so if it's like this, you kind of got to go like side to side instead of just going straight down, because it helps balance your weight more and it takes some of the momentum out of you so that you don't like immediately just go zoom. But the problem is, I don't know what I was thinking. I was going side to side, and I guess because it was sharp, uneasy rocks, I lost my footing. And instead of going side to side, I did zoom, and it was not good. I was with a bunch of people, and they all laughed at me. And it wasn't just like I zoomed and I stopped, because sometimes there are like flat points between the two like plateaus, you know, between the two what are they called? Between the two like ramps of straightaways. Like sometimes they're like plateaus where they let you get your step and then you can keep going. No, I didn't hit a plateau for a good, I don't know, like 40, 50, 60 feet. And so I just like zoomed. It was the most pain I have been through in a very long time. You know when they like dig out rocks? You know they leave like the sharp gravelly rocks behind? That's what it is. So if you imagine that and you imagine me sliding down on my butt on that at like and the hill is not a hill. May I remind you, the hill is like this degree. It is not funny how steep it is. And normally I'm fine. Like normally I go side to side and you slip and all, but then you catch yourself on a tree or something. I don't know what happened. I guess I was in the middle. Oh, and you avoid the middle, like at all costs. Cause like the sides are fine. The middle dips though, and it's just like this thick of just sharp gravelly rocks. There is no foothold at all in the middle. And I guess I got stuck in the middle. It was rough. So while I was recovering from that, I came back to camp, and yes, I still went caving, of course, and I dealt with the injuries later. Don't worry, nothing too bad, just a few minor scrapes and cuts and bruises that were not so minor, but no stitches, so that was good. But I did require a lot of Band-Aids. So I came back to like the mess hall, dining hall, and we were eating dinner, people were wrapping up some things, and we were all going back to our cabins, but then everybody in our cabins was like, hey, free time if you want. And I was like, cool. So I wanted to go explore this one area really quick. It was just like, it was near the animal pen, and it was raining though, and it was basically the same gravelly rocks. So they weren't as sharp, but they were very loose gravelly rocks. And I actually needed to quickly run down there, and I was gonna grab a buddy when I was down there, so I wasn't alone. But no, yeah, it was sharp gravelly rocks, and it was raining like really bad. Like it was not just a rain. Like Midwest rain is torrential downpour. It was not good. And it was dark outside. I think it was like 12 o'clock. I don't know what I was doing. But no, yeah, so the right leg was the one that took the hit from the dramatically steep hill, but this one was the left leg. I don't know what happened. I was walking, and before I knew it, like, I don't know, I guess I was just like walking, and I guess it was just so slippery. You know how you walk, like you get traction? I guess I didn't get traction, and I just zoop, and it really hurt. It doesn't look that bad with stick fingers, but I think I got so much height, and I came down at such a steep angle, and I slid so far again, but I took the weight off of the right leg because it was already hurting, and I transferred it to the left leg, so both of my legs looked terrible by the end of the night. It was really bad. And then I was walking back. The worst part is I was walking back, and it was pouring, so I couldn't see anything. And I had a flashlight, but you know how flashlights in rain work? It doesn't work, you know? It's kind of like high headlights in fog or something. It just doesn't work. Well, I was walking back, and someone's like, wow, what'd you do to your leg? And I was like, haha, nothing. And they're just like, are you sure? Because that doesn't look like nothing. And I was like, who are you? And they're like, I'm the nurse. Come here, I'll patch you up. So yeah, long story short, I ended up having a great conversation with her. But no, yeah, those are the 2 times I fell down dramatic hills. The worst part is it was on the same day. Like, I couldn't have just spaced it out a little bit more. I don't know. It was rough. It was really, really rough. Hey y'all, it's Editing Katie here. I just realized when I was editing my video today, I forgot to put my outro in. I don't know if it's the coffee getting to me or what. I'm so sorry. I know you need your classic outro, so here it is. I guess falling down 2 dramatically steep hills in one day is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I hope you check out my other videos. It'd mean a lot to me. If you like this video, please subscribe. It means that I'm doing something right. It would really mean a lot to me. So yeah, thank you so much for stopping by this video. I hope you check out my other ones, and have a great day. See y'all later. Bye!